Alright, I never want to see this, especially people that like I enjoy, you know. And I like Culture Kicks. I thought he was a cool dude. You know, I'm not. I don't even care about sneakers. I think the last pair of sneakers I bought was like a $20 pair of Vans to skateboard in because all my shoes get ripped up from skating. So or they get nasty from going to the gym. So I'm not a sneakerhead because I can't. It's just no. But again, I hate this. But again, we gotta get into it, man. How one stream completely ruined Culture Kicks. Shout out to Bills YT. We're gonna subscribe and drop homie a like, and let's get into it. Thank you for the original video, brother.
Or even a casual scroller on TikTok, then your For You page has been dominated with shoe videos and live streams. At least mine have been. Throughout the past few weeks, a creator or collective of creators named
Yo, and then that guy back there, Frank or whatever his name is, dude. That dude is just whack. That dude is so whack. Whatever relationship that they have together is whack. Like, just watching them engage in the stream, just like this guy right here in the green, and then his homie is back there with the black hat, bro. Like they just stage just like robberies and just weird, stupid stuff. Like it's, I don't condone that, man. I mean, you get how you live, but I think it's lame to me personally, and I think it made him look lame too because he was a cool dude and all his other stuff was cool without that, but it's clownery, man.
A creator or collective of creators named Culture Kicks have been all over my TikTok For You page. But who is this creator? Well, Culture Kicks has a TikTok following of over 2.3 million followers.
Look, you can see him right there. And the second one where it says 10,000, that's his little friend with the glasses on, bro. He records him doing stupid shit, and it's just whack.
And in almost every video, they're either at shoe conventions or at their shop. But more
because, like, look, he has all this other content. He doesn't need to do that. Whatever.
So at SneakerCon. Along with their TikTok account with over 2.3 million followers, they also have a YouTube account.
Yeah, like, look, bro has motion. He doesn't need to be doing that fake shit.
With over 500,000 subscribers. Most of the videos on their YouTube account are either about them exposing resellers or exposing sellers who are trying to...
Like that dude right there, the third one, the third thumbnail, that dude's cool. He always comes through with the nice, cool, authentic deals, always in like the 4 to 5 figures. Homie's a great dude. It just doesn't ever seem fake with that guy. And he just does his deals, leaves. He wins, he loses, whatever. He mostly wins, but still, it's never just, I like his content when he's with Culture. Vanessa and Frank, lame.
To sell them fake shoes. It seems like they don't like to be scammed, so hopefully they don't turn into hypocrites and scam other people. There's no foreshadowing there. I just think I'm just getting way too far ahead of myself. The videos on their TikTok account usually consist of them selling, buying, or bartering for shoes, which has been a staple for their content for quite some time. These videos do really well, and personally to me, are entertaining to watch. A lot of these videos are clips from the actual live stream from the conventions, and the most viral TikToks are definitely the ones where Chase, the owner of Culture Kicks, will either do a coin flip or rock, paper, scissors in order to bet the price that he will pay for the shoes.
And that's the thing too. When the kids aren't trying to rip him off, they're great exchanges. Like, there's some little kids, I think they were in Canada, bro. They kept coming to the table, bro. They were great negotiators. He treated them very well. Every time I see him with a kid, it's always something positive, unless they're trying to rob him. And then he just like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
A lot of the time, he ends up
now
losing, and it's showcased on his live stream and video. So it made the...
And most of the time, he still pays them. Unless it's like a straight up like, yo, what the fuck? You know, he takes the L and pays them.
The whole process seemed way more authentic. And now it wouldn't seem authentic at all if he always just won. But this authenticity would vanish just this past week. You see, Culture Kicks usually travels to different parts of the world for SneakerCon. This time, they landed in Singapore. While they were live streaming, someone would walk up with 3 pairs of shoes. The person wanted $1,000 for all 3 pairs, but Chase only wanted to spend $400. Even at first, Chase didn't want to spend $400. He wanted to do a coin flip or rock, paper, scissors shoot for either $1,000 or $0.
Well, that's also one thing too. Homie does like to lowball. I know he has to make money, but if you don't catch him and tell him no, he'll lowball the shit out of you.
So the guy and Chase's friend
That's a fact.
would do rock, paper, scissors to see who would get the price that they wanted. Just like always, Chase would lose, but when it was time to pay up, Chase got shifty. He started telling the guy that he didn't have cash on him and asking for his Venmo and PayPal. But also, he'd tell his friend to turn off the stream.
I gotta either pay you tomorrow or Zelle you. You have Zelle, Apple Pay, Venmo, Cash App.
PayPal?
Sure, yeah.
PayPal, all right. I'll do that.
I gotta end the stream, then do it.
Don't look back.
End the stream.
Stand up.
I gotta end the stream, then do it.
Don't look back.
End the stream. Stand up.
When
Kind
the
of
stream
sus.
ended, we got a different point of view, and the guy would go back and forth with Chase in order to get his money, until Chase's friends started to push him away and kind of bully him in a way. Along with
Yeah,
pushing
I
him
did see
back,
that.
they'd also give him his shoes back, and then threatened to call security if he didn't leave.
No, he's trying to scare me.
I found this
Yeah,
site
that
called
was sus.
Box.gg. They'll let you unbox packs on their site.
Can't defend homie after that. Yeah, and then this is where it gets a little even more weird because they like slowly, passively, aggressively just like push him out, and then just act like it never happened. And then the only reason he even like made reply is because he was getting all this hacked online, people just flooding his comments and shit. So sucks.
Sorry, brother. Can you back up for us? Thank you. I appreciate you.
See, they just start like phasing him out.
Nak kena scam je. Oh, got scam je.
Yeah,
Bang, bang.
bro's so confused. Just acts like it didn't happen. Yeah, can't defend that, brother.
Alright guys, so I'm pretty sure many of you guys have seen the video of me being scammed by Culture Kicks. It was such a disgrace, such an embarrassment. I didn't really expect from someone who has such a high following to do such a shitty scam. Right, so I'm going to give you a full explanation of what really went down yesterday. Right, so I went over to SneakerCon event at Marina Bay Sands with my brother. Right, because I've never been to this event before. And I have 3 pairs of shoes that has been lying around for years and I've been wanting to sell it for God knows how long, right? So I saw Culture Kicks live stream and I wanted to meet him personally, right? So I went over there, bought my tickets for me and my brother, and then when I went to his booth, the queue was super long. Thank God I was the last person there, right? Last person to queue. After that, they are not gonna accept any more buyers, right? So before my turn came, right, the video.
See, that's what the weird part is, because as soon as he left, like they pushed him out, someone else walked up, like right after. So
Photographer came to me and
I don't know. That's where it gets a little weird to me.
asked whether I wanted to do a mystery box or I wanted to do just a normal deal. Now I was thinking, why not we do the mystery box? You know, it's more fun, and I'm also not looking to do much profit with my shoes. I started the price at 1,200 and 800. At the start, he didn't accept it. He said he didn't want to do mystery box. He was with another person, right? He was with his friend, right? So he rejected the first offer, right? Then he came back with another offer of 0,900. So I rejected that offer from him because I wanted to live with something, you know. So I counted back with 1,500. Okay? Bear in mind, right? I've converted all my prices of my shoe to SGD, okay, not USD. He's used to doing USD, not SGD. He said, bro, let's cut the bullshit. Let's do 1,400. And I'm like, okay, 400 is good enough, right? The value of my shoes is definitely more than 1,000, right? It's 1,000 or more. So we shake on the deal, and he decided we should do rock, paper, scissors, right? And instead of playing with him, I play with his friend, okay? So we played rock, paper, scissors, and I won. We played best out of 3, and I won 2, right? First 2 I won already. Then after that, he said, "Oh, congrats, bro! You did great." So that was still his live stream was still on, right? He asked for Cash App, Venmo, all these apps that usually Singaporeans don't use. So when I suggested PayPal, he said, "Okay, bro, let's do PayPal." And then he ended his live stream. He even told his videographer, end the live stream. So when he ended the live stream, right, his character, everything changed, bro. He got very rude. He was agitated. Like, I mean, he lost. I understand. He must be pretty mad, you know. And then he delayed the payment. So I was telling him, is it okay for PayPal? Then he stared at me for I don't know how many seconds. He said, I don't think I want to do this deal. Then I'm like, bro, we already shook on it and you already agreed. Then he said, bro, you scam me. Then I say, you are scamming me by, you know, by not paying up, because you clearly lost the bet. Like, you clearly lost the bet. So you got to pay up. To make things worse, I don't know how to use PayPal. I only know how to pay, send money over. I don't know how to accept money from PayPal. So I was like panicking. At the same time, he was not helping. Like, he was not helping at all. And then he delayed. And that's when his videographer came in, his friend came in and threatened me to call the security. Then I'm like, bro, I didn't do anything wrong. We clearly agreed on the deal. So we go back and forth, and they clearly didn't want to accept the shoes. And they want to back out from the deal. The guy, his friend, took my boxes of shoes and just passed it to me and asked me to leave. Now I'm like, bro, I was stunned. As you can see from the video, I was literally stunned. If I would have lost the rock, paper, scissors, I would have gladly have accept the $400, you know? Because, I mean, if I were to lose it, I already accept that, okay, this is my defeat, right? You know, I will accept the money gladly. Yeah, but I guess he was a super sore loser. And I would say he's a pussy lah for doing that kind of shitty scam. Like, for someone who has such a high following to be doing that to his followers. And I'm a fan, you know. So I really urge you guys, whoever is watching this video, and
It doesn't really have to do with the following. It's just person in general. Don't scam people.
whoever has watched the previous video, do like, repost the video, make it viral.
50% of the US is using an ad blocker.
Cheaters and scammers, guys. It's not a really good feeling, you know. So yeah, it's your boy Sheko, guys. Ciao.
I guess what Chase didn't realize is that this Singaporean man was recording his interaction with him because he was actually a fan of Culture Kicks. So after this interaction happened, and knowing that Chase more than likely wouldn't post this part of the live stream, he'd do it himself.
He said he didn't realize. He looked right at the camera.
On TikTok, the guy's name is Shiko, and he'd post 2 videos of the interaction between them, which is what I previously showed. These videos in total racked in 6.5 million views. Chase probably didn't think that this would get so much attention as it received, but it did, and Chase would almost immediately see the impact of his actions, having his comment sections flooded with negative comments telling him to pay Shiko. After a couple of days, Chase actually reached out to Shiko through Instagram DMs, and part of his message said, "When I had to end the live stream, it was to use my phone to pay you via PayPal. I showed you that I needed a QR code to pay at the time. You were unable to provide me with that. All of it from the beginning was a misunderstanding from our team, so I do apologize for that. This was never my intention. If you could please provide me with your PayPal information so that I could pay you, that would be great. As for the hate, I am used to the comments ever since we started gaining popularity. This is what comes with it. They truly do not affect me, and from content standpoint, because of the situation, we have just gone more viral, so I am not doing it for that. I just want..."
Yeah, that's where you fucked up. Right there. We've gone more viral. Bro, that's the last fucking thing you should have said. Yeah, can't defend that. Like I said, bro, big L.
Wanted to have the opportunity to give an apology and explanation face to face, but I understand you do not want to. In reply to this DM, Shiko wrote, "Secondly..."
That was such a gaslight.
You were never gonna pay me in the first place. You totally switched character after you ended the live stream. You were so rude and disrespectful, and it didn't seem that you wanted to honor the deal, although we shook hands a few times. A man's handshake is his principle. Thirdly, what is the reason you're paying out? Lastly, this was definitely not the first time you scammed others. Many have reached out to me stating that they have experienced the same shit as me. How are you gonna settle things with other victims? At this point in time, there was no resolution to this issue. Chico felt like Chase was just doing this because of the negativity Culture Kicks was receiving, and the community 100% turned on Chase. But this was also due to the fact that he mentioned that this situation made his videos even more viral than they ever were, which was very cocky in all of the wrong ways. Eventually, Chase posted a video going over the situation, which was one of the worst videos that I've ever seen. Probably up there with the Colleen Bellinger like ukulele video, but it wasn't even an apology, it was just a response video. In this video, Chase adds to the story, trying to say that Chico wouldn't give him his PayPal information to get paid, which, side note, makes absolutely no sense. If Chico was going to SneakerCon to sell his shoes, why would he out of nowhere try to make it even harder to get paid? But the part of this video that upset me was when Chase tries to make it seem that Chico did all of this, in Chase's words, a viral moment, and for clout.
To do the deal, check market.
Yeah, again. Big L from homie. Just say, like, listen, I messed up. I should have paid him. Just pay him. Call it a day. You doing all that, oh, we went more viral, doing this, gaslighting homie, making it worse, man. Making it so much worse.
Do calculators, all that stuff. So I know in the back of my head that I have to end the stream to pay this guy. And you can see I get up, maybe from the angle from his video you can see that, but he definitely did edit the video so that like it's not the entire thing. But I gotta
Gaslighting him is not the best option, bro. Even when you're frustrated. Hold composure, gang.
go up, get the phone that was streaming to pay this man. All right? He says he has PayPal, okay? I go to my PayPal account.
And if this was the case, why not just say that while you were being recorded the first time?
And it says
And like I said, I like homie. Well, I did before this, and I just feel bad now.
exactly this. I gotta scan a QR code to pay this guy. So he's talking about something with his bank and PayPal and how he's had problems with it. And I'm like, look, bro. And I said this to him. I said, you can either come tomorrow when I have more cash, or we have to go with PayPal. Those are the only options, because you told me you had PayPal, right? So I asked to scan his QR code, and then during this whole interaction, right, we're talking back and forth, he's like, you know, just not giving it to me. And I'm realizing at this point, because there's a camera in my face to the side, right? His guy's recording me, so I know I'm getting recorded. It's not like I'm like, end stream! Oh, I'm not getting recorded right here to the right of me. No, end stream because I needed to get my PayPal up, right? So that I could scan this QR code that you guys see for PayPal. And if you ever used PayPal, you know that this is a way to pay people with, right? To get their username, to get their information. This is when I start getting frustrated because I still see that camera on me. So I'm like, all right, this guy does not want to figure this out. He does not want to figure this out because I legitimately am asking him for his PayPal. And he has a camera on me. He's trying to get a viral moment. He came there. If you see the video, he talks about it. He's coming there. He's getting a viral moment. He wants a viral moment. He wants to go viral, right? He's a small-time influencer who wants to go viral. I get it. You want to come to the camera, you come to the table, do a deal, no problem. But now...
Well, it's folding under pressure. Gaslighting. This person is not good. Even what he's saying is true. If still, just be like, listen, I'm gonna pay him. That's it.
When I'm asking you, bro, for your PayPal information to pay you, and you're not giving me a legitimate answer, and then I get frustrated, right? Because I see that what's going on here, you're trying to expose or whatever. Now my partner Alex comes in, he's like, what's going on? I give him the situation, and then we're all like, listen, bro, okay? If you cannot give me the PayPal information, I am sorry, but there's no way to pay you here, okay? You can take your shoes. I did not take his shoes. I did not just take his shoes. He kept his shoes, as you see.
You don't get points for not stealing from people. I'm sorry. You don't get points for doing your job.
In the video, and walks away. All right? So, after that, now we're on day 2. I know that in the back of my head, there's probably a video coming because the guy's recording. He got his moment. He got it. Congratulations, he won. He makes me look like I don't want to pay the guy, even though in the video, if you read my lips, I say, bro, give me your fucking PayPal. Because I'm getting pissed at this point. So I did use profanity and I apologize for that. But he would not give it to me, okay? Day 2 goes on. There's no sight of him. I now have cash, okay? I now have cash. I was waiting on him. There was actually a guy who came back. And if you're this guy and you're watching this, I told the guy before, I said, brother, I don't have enough cash. He said, no problem, bro. I'll come back he literally said, no problem, bro. I will come back tomorrow when you have the cash and we can get the deal done. Perfect. He comes back the next day. The other person comes back the next day. I give him the cash. We shake on the deal. Have a great night. Have a great day. Whatever.
Putting the cowboy hat and the mustache on him while he's crashing out is diabolical. That was funny.
Okay? This guy does not come back. All right? And then on Monday, I leave to go home. I'm back in the States. All right? I'm leaving to come home. Mind you, it is a 30-hour flight. 30 hours to get back to the U.S. from Singapore. 30.
He's chatting a lot. You lost me. I'm sorry. It just sounds all like an excuse, brother. I love you, Chase, but this ain't it, King.
Hours. So during this whole time, I cannot see social media. I cannot see whatever. I can't see anything because I'm on a freaking plane for 30 hours, right? Now our content team is posting content, right? So they start talking to me like, hey, Chase, we start seeing all this stuff that's going on with this guy, whatever. Said you didn't pay him. And I'm like, nope, there it is. There it goes. He got it.
So we're supposed to believe that for 30 hours, you just didn't go on social media, but everybody else did. And then they're telling you about it, and you just didn't see it. Mr. Two Phones.
He got it. So now it is time.
The gaslighting is crazy. I wasn't there, so I can't call it, but it seems like a gaslighting situation to me. I was a bad man.
For us to again, right back to him. This is the second time. I said, hey, bro, you want to come on stream right now or tomorrow, which is today? I said, you want to come on? And he posted all of this, so I'm sure he'll post this too. But he's like, hey, bro. I say, hey, bro, you want to come on stream? And, you know, work this out, talk about the situation. I said, I will pay you. I said, what's your PayPal information again? Because at this point,
Burt's Bees moisturizes with a tingle of...
See, because I don't know if that actually happened. I really don't.
He's doing this for the class. You don't want to get paid. Because I asked him for his PayPal information again for the second time. This is in text. DM'd him. And I literally DM'd him. Nothing. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. Just, bro, if you want if you want this...
Because if what he's saying, Chase, is true, and then I kind of understand why he said that in the message. Like, we're going more viral anyway. So if he's being honest, kind of makes sense. Because like you said, like if he keeps asking the guy like, yo, help me pay you, and the guy's just like keeps dragging it for clout, it makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Reasonable crash out.
1,000 Singapore, which is $150. Here's your third chance. I will pay you because of all this, like the whole whatever that happened. I'll pay you the money. I will. I still will. This is the third time I'm asking and begging for him. But that's it. But you know, that is it though, chat. That was basically the situation. That is basically the situation and how it all planned out. So, with that being said, I told you guys when we hit 300 subscribers.
This was a ridiculous video, which honestly tried to gaslight us. The people watching.
See? Uh, let me let him finish.
in this video into believing that Chase didn't scam Chico. But it wasn't really about the money. I mean, it was, but it was also because they made a bet, shook hands, and Chico thought he'd get his money. But Chase backed out because he didn't like the deal anymore, which morally just isn't right. Chico even explained that the line was long and he was one of the last people in line. So to stand there all day and to get finessed like this had to be demoralizing. In the comments of this re-uploaded response video, people wrote he agreed to a game with Chico, lost the game, turned off the live, and then backed out of the deal and got his team to bully him away. People didn't like this response, and it definitely hurt Culture Kicks way more than it helped fix their image. And Chase would actually end up blocking Chico after this, probably because he felt like he was still in the right and Chico was in the wrong. But almost every single comment on Culture Kicks TikTok page is about Chico, so it's only a matter of time until Culture Kicks either deletes comments pertaining to Chico or makes another response video. This one situation really ruined the reputation of Culture Kicks. Instead of an authentic guy who was fair and valued his customers on camera, everyone caught a glimpse of the real Culture Kicks. Even I was coming around to actually liking the content and was just about to follow him. But after this, I started to...
This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't even like sneakers like that. I mean, I think they're nice, but I'm not spending 10 bands on the fucking Jordans. Like, come on, bro. But I did enjoy his content. I thought it was cool. But again, big L.
realize that not only did Chase treat this guy terribly, but he treats a lot of people pretty badly too. People will bring him limited edition shoes or shoes that are worth a good chunk of change, and almost every single time, Chase will try to lowball them, even though they were already offering the shoes at a very low price. I wanted to see if anyone else had issues with Culture Kicks.
Well, he's got expenses, bro. He's got employees. He's got to travel and shit. So we get it, bro. Him as a business can't make the same profit as a single person who's just showing up, coming down the street from their local show. You know what I mean? I get that, but it's situational.
There were a good amount of Reddit posts from over a year ago which spoke about how Culture Kicks was selling reps. Now for all of my casual viewers, reps are replicas or fake shoes. One Reddit...
Which he also gets very upset with people when they bring him that. So it's kind of like hypocritical that he's selling them.
Post read, so a little while ago,
unless he got them from someone who sold them and he just had no choice to like resell them. He was like, yeah, I gotta get my money back.
I bought a pair of Yeezy 350 Dazzling Blues off the Culture Kicks live stream. They weren't my size, and at the time I overpaid for them, so I decided to hold on them. The other day when I...
Yeah, especially off the live stream, probably just had that dead stock. It was just like, yo, let me get this off. I'm not saying it's right, but that's probably what happened.
tried selling them to someone. They wanted to run it through a legit checking app, and I said sure, why not, because I had no reason to believe they were fake. He runs it through the app and they came back as replicas. I tried contacting Culture Kicks, but they just ignored me. I also contacted Whatnot support, and they said I'm out of the time frame to...
Yeah, save yourself some time and effort, and just Whatnot support ain't helping you, bro. Just take the L. It sucks, but Whatnot sucks. I'm saying it.
report it. I'm down $340, and I have no idea what...
Well, not the app, just the support and the security and all that shit.
to do. Don't buy from them. In the reply, someone wrote, Culture Shits are known for selling counterfeits. They...
Culture shit. That's a little forced, but it's kind of funny.
had a huge issue selling fake essentials, Chinese drones, counterfeit gel blasters, and other Chinese counterfeit imports a few...
Brother, you buying a Chinese drone off TikTok? Come on. Like, just say that to yourself. You think that's not going to be a scam? Do better.
months ago. Sorry to hear that. Though it is kind of obvious, given their 4.7 rating, which is like a F on Whatnot, LOL.
Not true. I have a 4.7 on Whatnot. And listen, it's not an F. Let's just be honest.
Hope you get a refund. Keep trying. These Reddit posts just highlighted why Culture Kicks can't be trusted. They pride themselves on knowing what is fake.
It's like saying a 97 is an F. Like, what?
What is real, so they had to have known that the shoes that they were sending to this guy were reps. This company is giving resellers a bad name, and they already have a terrible one, so They're just putting more fuel to the fire with this one. So far, there has been no resolution to Chico's problem, and this put a huge spotlight on the terrible customer service Culture Kicks has, and how little they value their actual fans. It's baffling that in Chase's video, he tried to paint a picture that he was doing Chico a favor because he didn't have a ticket to be at the convention. But this was a lie, because Chico did have a ticket to be there. Just imagine waiting all day to see your favorite content creator sell your shoes and make a little bit of money. But instead, it turns out that your favorite content creator is a phony with the cameras off, and you leave with nothing.
Well, not for nothing. If you watch this content and like you really watched it, it's not someone that you'd be like, yo, let me make this guy my best friend. Like, shame on you for even thinking that, respectfully. But I get it. People see people and they get admired, and they're like, oh, I want to meet this person. I love this person, until they do you filthy. And then you're just like, bro, could have told your homie was a shyster. And then you look at him, bro. Like, just watch his content. He's fucking shysty. But he's makes good content. And also, too, he's running a business. But it is what it is, bro. People, I don't want to blame the victim, but again, like, you gotta know who you're doing business with.
But have
Especially if you say that you know this person.
you ever heard of Culture Kicks? If so,
Or you've watched this person.
So, do you believe that they are in the right or in the wrong? I'm sure a lot of people will just say in the wrong. Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, you might as well subscribe to the channel.
Well, again, I don't know who's right and who's wrong. Well, I could say he's wrong for probably backing out of the deal, but I don't know if the other guy's lying, because he's saying like, oh, he was the last person in line, someone else pulled up after. Like, it's just a lot of stuff going on, a lot of moving parts, and if he really wanted to get paid, well, again, I don't know if homie really actually tried to pay him, so that was the whole thing. Like, did he actually try to pay him, or was it, because now they're saying, oh, it's just the principle, it doesn't matter about the money. I don't know. You let me know. You let me know how you feel, because like I said, this whole thing is exactly why I mind my business. There's just too many things I don't know. So we gotta do better. Let me know.